Hello? Hello? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know? I've decided to come down for the sunset again. It's too nice to be sat in the house. And there's no footy on, so what's the point? I would get out, but I'm knackered. So I'm just going to point the camera in that direction and we'll see what happens. There we go. The windows I did clean the other day, but obviously living by the coast, they get absolutely filthy within seconds. I have to take it out and get it cleaned tomorrow. I can't not get it done. It's starting to look minty. That will not do. My coffee's red hot as well. Once the dogs go, I'll open the window a bit, I think, and let a bit of fresh air in. Should be fine. Although there's been a couple of cars coming past with the engines, dickheads with the engines again, and the stupid exhausts. You know what they're like, there's loads of them. Been a few so far. A couple that looked like they were racing down the Esplanade as well earlier. Yes, we have an Esplanade here as well as a promenade. How very modern and old at the same time. Sephidemus and Pliers, how you doing, mate? Ali, how's things? Yeah, I thought I'd come down for the sunset again because I'm bored being sat in the house. And you know what boredom does to me? I've just bought another camera. That's how bored I was. It's an old one though, and it wasn't expensive, but I want one. Because I've got serious gear acquisition syndrome. There's no escaping it. It's lovely though. Mandy, how you doing? As you can see, the sun is out, the sky is blue. There's not a cloud to spoil the view, but it's raining. Raining in Manchester. Patrick has correctly joined the channel as well. You have to excuse me for all these lives, but we're getting really, really close now. I'm getting excited. Really close. Car looks like a boot print. Does actually, doesn't it? Yeah. Didn't notice that. Good spying, Mandy, good spying. Thunderstorm apparently forecasted for you, which means that we're going to get it as well. Because you're only just over the road in the direction that the sun is setting. Well, maybe a little bit to the left of that, but not that far away. Just watched the show Guppy give birth to a little one. Oh, how cute. Has Kirsty sorted out the charger yet? That's what I can do with the first merchandise or the first monetization money that comes in, is buy a box of chargers and just send them to Kirsty. As a thank you. and a fuck ton of birdseed to Mandy. It is warm tonight. It's saying 19 degrees, but it feels a bit warmer than that. Probably because there's very little breeze. It's been like a typical Monday today. Exceptionally dull. Nothing was working. There's been more solar activity, hasn't there? Which I think has been pissing about with the electrics yet again. Although I might be wrong. Trying to get a few sneaky little pics as well while I'm down here. In case the sky starts going purple again. How you doing, Kirsty? You alright? Got to be joust proof, definitely. Not found any car pics yet. Well, keep looking, mate, keep looking. It is a lovely sunset. Yeah, sorry, it's not purple, is it? It's not green. As we've now found out, purple doesn't exist. Which means that Prince was walking around naked most of the time, if that's the case. Showing off his little red Corvette. And I wish I could get a decent picture of that pier. Always looks better to the naked eye than it does to any camera. I don't know why it is. Might be perspective. Yes, be careful, Saf. Don't annoy the Irish redhead. Having a smoke because you're annoyed at joust. I'm not surprised, Kirsty. You definitely need a joust-proof box for all the good stuff. Like the rabbit-proof fence, but the joust-proof box. And if I was going jousting, I think I'd want a box as well to protect the jewels. Boys on bikes with learner plates. The toilet human eye is a 220 by 130 degree dual field of view. Cannot be replicated by a camera. Well, obviously it can't be done by a camera because cameras only normally got one lens, and we do have two eyes. Even though they're fairly close together, they do give us a certain type of view that you can't just replicate with a straightforward cam. That is 100% for sure. We also see in about 23.8 frames per second, I think it is. And yet most cameras do 30 frames a second. So you don't get the correct motion blur. A very interesting fact, yep. He does know it all, doesn't he? That's what we like, a little bit of learning and interest. Always try and learn something, and you always help with that. Yeah, and if you did have a box, you'd know where all the charges were. Get a box, man, get a box sorted. I've got loads of them. In fact, I've got that many boxes in the house for keeping things in. I now don't know where anything is. Which is, and I'm going out on a limb here, but absolutely fucking stupid, I think the phrase is. Come on, zoom in. No. I wonder, can I get that? No. Why are you trying to overtake, lad? Seriously. Lad's on a motorbike that sounds like an angry mosquito when he's trying to overtake a car. Anyone like a drink or an ice cream? At least doing overtime. So if you watch a YouTube channel called Smarter Every Day, they make you smarter. I meant to watch that, but I keep forgetting. Knickerbocker glory, get on it, get on it. Go on, girl, pick your knees up, pick your knees up. There are joggers around, not many though. Ice cream always makes you happy. Glory holes at the dogging site, what next, yes? If you build it, they will come, so to speak. Do I want anything? I want a world of peace and harmony where man can love his fellow man without worrying. Or alcohol-free red wine. I managed to get hold of some of that Erdinger, alcohol-free Erdinger. in the fridge. I put that in before it came out. Hopefully that'll taste nice when I get in. Looking forward to a swallow of that. When you started running, one coach asked what's the difference between a jogger and a runner. Yeah, I think Ali's nailed that one. A jogger jogs and a runner runs. As they are two different things. Jogging is like a fast hoppy walk. Running is proper running. Plus, you couldn't jog away from the police if you got caught stealing something, could you? You'd have to run. Is that the difference? You can't jog away from the police. What am I drinking on Wednesday? Well, I have Peroni and I've got Erdinger. I will make a choice and let you know. I need to have a taste of the Erdinger tonight. If not, it's going to be Peroni. Alcohol-free Peroni. In fact, sod it, no, I'll make the choice now. Alcohol-free Peroni, that's the one I'm going for. Because I know I can definitely get that. The Erdinger's a bit hit and miss. I only found it today because there's a few bottles left. Nowhere near as many as others, so Peroni it is. The only difference is the spelling. Right, I did not know that. You can jog on though, you can jog on. Depends on the police person who's chasing you. It does. And I was watching, I think it was it Scotty Schaefer, is it, the golfist? They showed you some of the policemen that were arresting him. Oh my word. How can they ever pass a fitness test? Absolute fat bastards to a man they were. There's no way on earth any of them could possibly catch up with him. Good luck for Peroni tomorrow when you hit the shops. Good stuff. It's nice, I like it. It's got a good taste to it. And with it being alcohol free, you can sleep safe at night and knowing you've been a good boy. Bikists. Lots of bikists. It's the night for bikists. Less joggers, more bikists. Oh, and the girl from our Tesco's just walked past. What else she's doing here? So look at your police. Have you that bad, have you? Speaking of which, here's ours. The Paulus. Checking it, the Paulus. Always worry about getting out the car to take pictures because it makes you look like an absolutely colossal perv when young girls have just walked past. Ali, you're looking for sticks for the fire. Go hunting. Does Tinky Winky actually exist? That's a very good question right now. This is all the additional questions that people do not take into account when they start making these bizarre acclamations that purple doesn't exist. What happens to Tinky Winky? What happens to Akin Whale Erabiki? Does he fail to exist? Is he no longer a person? Right, top to bottom. Sky, cloud, sun. Yeah, that looks like a very low cloud below the sun. Then there should be a little bit of sea. If you can have a look at that, you can see possibly see a little silver strip going across. So there is some water there, definitely. Wall, yes, that's part of the smallish wall. The bigger sea wall's further down the left. You can see there's a bike going across. That's just behind the wall. That wall drops off into the beach, which is very nice. Dashboard, yes, and also then floppy mat for putting things on so it doesn't fall off, and 2 fingers. There you go. But yeah, that's what you're seeing is what you get there. I've been trying the last couple of days to find a better way of putting this phone. Well done, you bike riding wanker. Right into the same direction that the police went. Feckin' idiots. Tinky Winky makes you think of the Teletubbies. That's exactly what it is. Tinky Winky is the purple one. Oh, sorry. Tinky Winky is the not green one. Oh, hang on. Unplug me car. I don't want the battery getting wasted. You'd be Lala if you were a Teletubby, Ali. I would be as well, wouldn't I? Obviously being from Liverpool. Or Tala. I certainly wouldn't be Tipsy Whipsy or Drinky Winky. Well, there you go. Does Barney actually exist? How can he exist if he isn't in a colour that exists? Barney the not green dinosaur. It makes no sense. Jogging boy who's just gone past has got rhythm there, look at him. Now that colour's starting to go from a yellowy to an orangey. That's what normally happens when it starts to hit the wash of the horizon. Kirsty, you're not sure which one you would be. That's something you to work on. That's your homework. So they exist, but they're invisible to AI. Feck it, they'll do. There you go. Christmas trees, well past the date Christmas trees will burn beautifully. Susan, how you doing? How's things? Yeah, it's not looking too bad, that is it, apart from the fact that my windscreen is absolutely fucking minty. It needs cleaning. Typical. Last week I got the car cleaned outside and the inside of the windscreen was dirty. This time I cleaned the inside of the windscreen and the outside's dirty. At some point I will clean both at the same time and they will look fantastic. Sticks for the bommy. Yeah, it's starting to get to that point, isn't it, where throwing a few Christmas trees in the log burner and you can stay outside all night. Well, I was saying that when I went out at 3 o'clock the other morning, or half 3, wherever it was lovely then as well, actually. It wasn't even remotely cold. BMW with Alpina stripes. The red and blue ones, you know what I mean, don't you? Also, I'm not a fan of Starbucks. I don't like buying coffees from chains anyway, but Costa is well better. Although the girl that saved me was sound, and she sounded fairly scal as well, so me and her got on like a house on fire. What do you want, lad? Fucking coffee, like, you know what I mean? What time is it? I can't tell that, I've turned the bleeding car off. Am I later than usual, or is it darker than I expected? Yeah, there's not that much cloud around. I mean, obviously there is if you look in that direction. Just to the right of the sun, there's that little sliver of cloud. Say little. It's going all the way from here towards Blackpool and probably Lytham St Anne's as well. Probably cover about 500 square miles by the time you get to the horizon. Yeah, there's not to be much of it. There's a bit to the north, probably heading towards Louise. Anyone who spends more than a couple of bucks for coffee is mad. It's, yeah. It's purely when I come down here because there's a Starbucks just round the corner and I can pick something up on the way. If I'm more prepared, I will make myself a thermos flask of Earl Grey tea, obviously. But this was a very, very last minute, get out the house, get some fresh air and see what's happening down by the beach. And I brought me camera, so I can take some pictures with me camera before my other one arrives in the next couple of days, hopefully. An old school one. An old school Nikon with a CCD sensor instead of a CMOS one, which is what all the other modern day SLR cameras have got, or DSLRs. So you'll see what kind of pics I can get when I go on my little walks, which I need to do this week. Someone, for fuck's sake, remind me. Get off my hole and get outside and go for a walk. Not just for the film of it, but also I need to get out and walk. It's not good enough just walking around Tesco picking stuff up. Even though I hit my targets when I do that, I need to actually get up and get out. Do a Matt Bianco, get out of my lazy bed. I got up this morning. Sounds like the start of a blues song, that, doesn't it? I woke up this morning and the birds they was fed. I had to go and feed the birds, tuppence a bag. The bird feeder was completely empty. According to me ma, she said they were all over it, like a cheap suit. So I'll need to make sure that I get out early again in the morning, earlier if possible. See my little bird families. Kirsty, don't drink coffee because it kind of makes you feel ill, like The Exorcist. Ooh, not good. And Al, you've tried all sorts, but it doesn't appeal to you. Well, tea's tea, isn't it? If you're Northern English or Irish, tea is much better. That's what we're brought up on. Not like some of these metropolitans who drink coffee in the big cities. He says, coming from fucking Liverpool, like. Yeah, hit the like button if you don't mind. Thank you, Ali. Mucho apreciado, as they say in Japan. Yeah, we're getting close, you know. We really are getting close to this monetization threshold. The first one is 3,000 hours, then 4,000 to get the ad revenue. We're at 2,555. as of today. So we're getting closer. A few more of these and get in there, our kid. Susan T is definitely the tits, without a shadow of a doubt. I have drunk my own body weight in tea today. I should have shares in Twinings. And I had it in me, I like big mug. Because me Mr. Cool one is getting clean, man. Yeah, exactly, Kirsty. If you're feeling ill, bad news, don't know what to say or anything else, a cuppa will help. It's the traditional British thing, isn't it? What's happened? I've broke up with that bastard. Right, come and have a cup of tea, we'll talk about it. What's happened? Oh, my left foot fell off. Let's go and have a cup of tea, we'll talk about it. What's happened? Oh, I'm wanted by the by Interpol for genocide and for selling black DVDs. Let's have a cup of tea and talk about it, it'll be alright. What's happened? I'll cut my dick in my zip. Oh no, go no. We'll have a cup of tea when you get back, that kind of thing, you know what I mean? If you're sick, it's only 7-Up that you drink. If you've got an upset tummy, I would have thought that would have made you worse. A Brillo pad will sort the stains out. Any scouring pad will, not just Brillo. But if the people at Brillo are watching, there are slots available to be sponsored on this. And now a word from our sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Brillo pads. I've been shot, exactly. Let's go and have a Twinings. That's all you need. You're like the entire royal family has been wiped out in a freak yachting accident. Best put the kettle on then. Can you see that sun starting to drop down now? You can see the echo of it above where it was yellowy orange and now it's dipping down, it's more reddy. Isn't that much better? Kirsty, you're off. No problemo, as they say in Japan. Not wrong with a Brillo pad, definitely not. I have got them. I have got them in the house. I have a tendency to clean the UPVC windows with them, the plastics. A little bit of whatever it is. I've got some creamy cleaner and that stuff, and it works out wonders. The sun does tend to do that, Susan. You know more about that than I do because of where you live compared to where I live. Apparently summer is on a Wednesday this year in the UK. Can't wait for that one. For all of you that don't know, Susan lives in the desert. Not next to it, actually in the desert. And she's got a horse with no name. That's America for you. Literally. That's the name of the band that did that song, for anyone who's doesn't know, you know what I mean? Look at it. Man, look at that. That's not showing as well on the camera as it is to the naked eye. That sun is starting to look like an album cover from Chill the Beather or something. I have ordered something, so hopefully I'll be able to put the phone a little bit higher up and a bit closer, and at some point I'll put it on top of the car. I'll just stick it on the roof and then you'll be able to see exactly what's happening rather than looking through a pissing windscreen. Yep, Susan lives in Vegas, Nevada. And I've known Susan for now, it'll be 15 years. We started talking on Twitter. There was a nice group of us that used to all chat to each other, doing a thing. Do you remember, Susan, QQ VID, I think it was called, or something. People used to do little quick videos for each other. They'd ask a question, what's your favourite music and why? And everyone would do a little video. And I would not put myself in front of a camera. I always used to put kippers in front of the camera instead. Whereas now, I'm live streaming to the entire world, so how the bleeding hell did that happen? Yeah, Mandy, of course you remember. Your niece lives in Vegas as well. How's she getting on? It feels like 100 years, doesn't it? Yeah, it was, I'm trying to think who was involved back then. Pinkelstein, I think she started it. There's a few. A good few was in that little bit of a community before communities became a thing on social media. But being able to speak to people from Vegas, Melbourne, who else did we have? There was a girl from South Africa as well, funnily enough, but she lived in Brighton. Just nice being able to connect with people from other parts of the world. And of course, Susan likes the Beatles, so straight away we got on like an house on fire. Come on, man, let's get a decent picture of that sun. No, don't. Don't do that, man, don't do that. I reckon these pictures are going to look absolute dog shit, to be honest with you. We shall see. They don't suck, don't be at it. They are fantastic. And you know they rock. I'm doing devil horn fingers when I said that as well, by the way. They rock. You're assuming she's okay. Susan actually doesn't have a horse. It's just me joking about America, the band. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to get out of the rain, you know. Don't be looking at your watch. Don't be looking at your watch. Runners don't ever do that. Don't think you're close to home. Don't look at your target. Keep on running. Keep on running. Because if you do, and you keep looking at your bloody watch, you'll just seem further and further away. Right. I'm going to get on the car. Well, ish on the car. Just give us a sec. Well, I've just tried it, but I don't think that's any good. I think I might have to get a better lens. I'm just using the kit lens at the moment. The one that came with it. Which is great if you want to do a little bit of streaming or take pictures in the garden or pictures of your dog and stuff like that, but not when you're trying to capture a glorious sunset. Oh, Susan offering riding lessons. Thumbs up in the chat who wants riding lessons off Susan. You might be busy there, girl. Oh man, I should have brought my GoPro with me. I've left it in the bloody house. That would have picked this light up perfectly. And I could have took it and gone for a walk. Could have took you with me. Can I move the camera any higher? Only if I hold it. At which point if I hold it, it's... You see how dirty that fucking window is? Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? There you go. With a pier. And you can see there's the beach. That sliver of grey above the beach, that is actually water. And that there is the sun there. It's just gone. Oh well. Well, hopefully, if I stay for a while, the sky will start changing colour, and at least we can pick that up. The sky's the sky, innit? Sky's the limits. Then I need to get home and get a shower, because I've been out in the garden. Threw yesterday's t-shirt on so I didn't get dirty. That's no good. I might have to get the jet washer out tomorrow as well. Seeing as though I'm the one that's been asking the birds to come in, they're now leaving little presents all over the pavements, the paving stones, so I need to swish that off. At some point. It's lovely that, wasn't it? Do you know what, I can sort this out. I can stream from the GoPro, and the GoPro will easily fit on the windscreen, so I can get decent pictures from that. I need to plan this shit though. I definitely need to plan it better. But I keep doing these little last minute ninja streams, don't I? Just, I'm bored in the house, I'll go out and have a look what's happening in the world. At which point all I've done is I picked up my bag, but I've took stuff out of my bag to make sure it's alright. And the stuff that I needed wasn't in my bag. Which is not good. One-handed glasses. Cleaning videos do well. They might do. I think if you have a look on Twitter, you know, YouTube at the moment, the cleaning videos that are doing well are normally by women with incredibly see-through clothing on, who are getting around the terms of service, but are still getting millions of views. Meanwhile, I'm talking to people about serious ill health and how to avoid it and possibly live longer, and I'm getting fuck all views because, you know, men. Men are as men do. That's me watching you, watching you, watching me, watching you. Depends on what you're searching, Mandy. Unfortunately, I can trace all of this back to one video. Moist Critical, which sounds worse than it is. Charlie, otherwise known as Penguin Zero. He's a brilliant YouTuber, really funny, you like him. He's done a video about women on Twitch, streaming on there, who are pushing the boundaries beyond the limits. And as he was talking about it, he couldn't show you what was going on screen, but he was laughing his head off. How are these people getting away with it? As soon as I'd watched that video, it was a good video by the way, afterwards, my For You page, or whatever it is just full of, what's it called, see-through try-on videos and stuff. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm trying to watch car videos, reactions, or camera gear, and what I'm getting is, I don't know, it's not even semi-naked women in see-through stuff. I don't fucking need this. If I want to go and see that, I know where to find it. I don't need that. What I need to be doing is getting notifications to watch videos that I actually want to watch. That's why we don't get notifications anymore. Here's boss, isn't he, Susan? Could have said say cheese, but you were blinking. Nah. Got to catch you in your natural state. Where's this bell end again? You can hear him. Genius. Go past the car that's got the green P stickers on. Means they've only just passed the test recently. You're not flying past them that far away on a motorbike. Absolute bell sweat. Mountain rug clearing. Right, I've seen rug cleaning. Is a mountain rug something different? Just ask him. It does annoy me though, because there's loads of us who create things who have actually got something to say, and you can't get views, but as soon as you go and put the best part of Sorrel clothing on, you can just go and get millions of views within days. It's stupid. There should be more to it than that. I mean, come on. People have got actual things to say, not just opinions, things that'll help you. It's on its arse, mate, it really is. So if I look for that, Mandy, I'm not going to get banned or anything. People are getting the rug cleared. Genuinely. Don't get me getting banned. There's one on the window, I've got a spare one. I can put the actual GoPro there and you'll be able to see it perfect. We shall do that. Susan, good luck. Happy riding to you and your Tuesday. Safe ride. Ride, Susan, ride. Our company name is Cleaning Machines. Have got googly eyes and one's called R2 Clean 2. Right, I am watching that. I am watching that in that case. Remind me of that later, Mandy, because I will forget by the time I get home. You know, I've got a memory like a metal thing with holes in it. Fucking stuff everywhere. Car is jacked up on the same amount of shit that the house is. What's the weather forecast like for the rest of the week? Because we need a Dennis bird cam as well. We need one. They seem to be going fairly well recently. People like birdies. I found another one earlier on the mailing app as well. Was it a common coot? It was something coot anyway. So that's another new one that I found. I don't know if that sky's going to get good tonight. It might do. It might do. I'm supposed to be in a flood at the moment. Just call me Moses, man. Do you know Moses and the parting of the Sea was supposed to be, or thought to be, a tsunami. When there's a tsunami, of course, the water's pulled back before coming back in. So that's what they reckoned it was. So no matter what people think something is, we now have an explanation for it. Which we never used to. There used to be people in Scandinavia who thought when there was a solar eclipse, that was God going to sleep, that was his eye going to sleep. So they'd shout and shout and shout at the sun until it woke up. And of course, being a solar eclipse, it goes away and then comes back again. And Buzz, how you doing, mate? How's things? And now we know it's an eclipse, it's just going that way. Now there's more of those little midges. It was you, just you. And Buzz, what do you want us to call you? I never asked this last time, did I? What would you like us to refer to you as? Is Enbuzz your name, your screen name? Streaming name? What would you like us to refer to you as? And the Finnish flag is on the board behind me. Well, the wardrobe, not the board. You are being repped. Finland is being repped on the board. I just need to print off. What do I need to print off? India. Mexico. What else? There's another state. Is Illinois, is there? Is Illinois the other one, yeah? I think I do, don't I? I've got 3 of them to print off. Which I will do when I get home. Because I bought paper for it. I've got paper now. Loads of laminating sheets. I haven't laminated anything for about a week. I'm getting cold turkey, man. I wonder if I could laminate cold turkey. Would that work? Yeah. Even better. If I laminated cold turkey, would I heat it up? Could I then cut it out and eat it? Would it be warm turkey? Yeah. It's amazing the things that go through your mind, isn't it? Is it all okay on yours, is it? Yeah. We can call you Emil if we'd like, we would. Yeah, much rather call you Emil. Much better, more friendly. Melted plastic. Well, to be fair, that's what a lot of food tastes like these days anyway, doesn't it? If you have cheese on a burger from McDonald's, it's pretty much melted plastic anyway. Oh, a lot of these cars are going away now to be rapidly replaced by the dog squad, I think. You know what happens here when it starts getting dark. The dog squad turn up. Oh. I keep thinking every time someone goes past, do I know that kid? Do I know that kid? And I don't. But they all just look identical. Strange, isn't it? Like in the Tesco by ours, I am convinced 73.6% of all the males that work in Tesco look like James Garner. That's not James Garner from the Rockford Files. They're not all craggy faced mountain men. No, James Garner, who plays for Everton. What is she doing? Girl, you're almost parked up a sand dune there, you know. You can call me Ali. Du, 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 du. Du, 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 du. I can call you Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call me Ali. Good stuff. No, I don't think that sky's going to get any better, you know. Hasn't changed much, does it? Look. Still, it's still a bit orangey, a bit peachy. But not exactly the purple I was looking for. What do I think of Dire Straits? Can't say I'm a big fan, to be honest. Martin Knopfler can play a mean guitar, but when I was growing up listening to music, I was more into things like the Smiths and indie music, or I was into prog rock. Yes, Genesis, King Crimson, stuff like that. Oh, and a bit of ska. Not my scene, man. I've been listening to a bit of Yes today. A song came up on the Spotify. They had a remix come out, or an old version of a song, and I thought I'm going to have to listen to some Yes, and I did. A couple of hours of listening while I was making a cup of tea and sitting in the garden. Marvellous. So what do we think this airing is going to taste like? Do we reckon it's going to be alright, or it's going to be shite? Mandy, say cheese. It's not got any bloody cooler though. And now I can't check out. Shut up. 20 degrees Celsius. It's gone up. It's got warmer than it was an hour ago. How is that possible? The sun has gone down. What the bleeding hell is happening in this country? That is cray, and not in a good way. I could have dentist while I was in the garden this morning. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, Mandy. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. It was a little bit cool this morning, and it looked like it was going to piss down with rain. And at the moment, I'm having to dentist bird cam from my old phone, or one of my old phones. I didn't particularly want to be outside getting rained on. But if I remember rightly, and it means nothing in this country, but if I remember rightly, the forecast for this week is going to be a bit more sunny for the rest of the week. Still a bit of cloud, but sunny. So I'll stick a camera in the tree and we will dentist bird cam tomorrow, hopefully. And if there's enough cloud around, I might just record the clouds. Stick a camera on the clouds at the front, big open sky, speed it up, do it on a loop, do it for some chill out stuff. People can't sleep, put the clouds on a loop, man. Check again, rain all week. Here's the thing now, I don't live in the same place you do, Mandy. It's only 30 miles that way, I know, but a lot can happen in 30 miles. I will check again though, just in case. It's weird, there's a different vibe now, a completely different vibe. The sun's gone. The joggers have gone, the people wandering on the beach have gone. There's more cars. There's more people looking very, very shady. And there's more cars going past with trailers on the back. I don't know why. Bizarre. No, you checked Southport. You're a real blonde, not an idiot, right? So you did check it out. Right, well, I'll check again when I get home and see if there is a day where it works out. I don't even mind filming in the rain, to be honest. My last 3 or 4 phones have been fairly waterproof, to the point where you can put them in water and not just get them wet. Plus, hopefully those little Chinese cameras should arrive. Little sort of Wi-Fi cameras that you can stick onto the bird feeder. How's that? I'll stick one on the inside of the bird feeder, and then we can see what's going on there. Hopefully, gingers crossed. Might get some decent footage, even with the phone. We've got some decent stuff. Loads of those little birds, the little ones with sound. A few sparrows. And a couple of fantastic tits. Fnar. Stick the camera in the conservatory. That can easily be done. Obviously I've got a tripod, so I can stick one of these on as well, sideways. In fact, one of these. I can stick this one on sideways and get a very, very good picture, because the laptop will be inside. I can do that. I was looking last night if I've got a spare tripod that I can put outside. I might do, actually. I've got an old set of lights that are a bit shit, to be honest, compared to the one I've got at the moment, my key light. So I've got a couple of them. As long as the top I can change into a 1/4 inch screw, I'll be able to stick that outside. I don't mind them getting a bit rusty. I can weigh them down so they don't fall over on the grass, and I can put the camera pointing directly at the bird feeder. Then it won't be on one of the branches, so it won't be bouncing around or anything. Yeah, I can keep that plugged in. And if need be, I've got me wireless lav mics. I can just go and stick one of them outside, cover over it so it doesn't get wet, and then that can give you the sound of the birds, which will be fine. Zoom, yep. The zoom's not brilliant in this, but it's only, I don't know how many feet is it. It's not far from the back of the conservatory. Trying to think now. About 20 feet, something like that. That should be enough just to be able to get in there and see what's going on. Jeff, you can't ruin this stream. Not while we have love in the room. Not a chance. Yeah, but the conservatory, also on days where it's really warm, the back door, conservatory door's open anyway, so even that, just leave it in there, pointing out. There's not an issue. I might test that out later, you know. And if all else fails, if we've still got a problem with the thingy-mid-bob, with the internet, the wireless connection, I of course have this now, don't I? My little EE portable mini router that I can take with me, which has got 120 gigabyte on it. I'm not sure how long that will last if you're doing streaming, like, but you know, it's there just in case. I can piggyback on that as well, hopefully. Yep. So it'll happen this week, it'll happen. And also, as I say, I'm using the kit lens on this at the moment, which is not a great lens. Obviously it's the one that came bundled with the camera. I have got a nifty 50 in the house, which I will have to manually focus, because it's not an E-mount, it's an old Olympus, I think it is. An Olympus lens, but it's a nifty 50. That might actually be good, because it'll be just a good distance away from the bird feeder to work well, I think. This could work out well. If all else fails, golf umbrella. I do not want to be sat outside or anywhere near a golf umbrella while it's raining, because the rain that we have here can easily be followed by thunder and lightning. Plus the noise of a golf umbrella while it's raining is a ball ache. Nah, that's not going purple. That's a little reddish tinge, but we're not going purple. And it's going to be dark soon, so we'll have to start heading home in a minute, I think. But we got some bird cam action. We got some decent views on that as well. I just need to find a way of being able to do the portrait lives via the camera. I tried to do it on OBS with the ATEM plugin and that never worked at all. No, it's not Aurora red. This is, once the sun goes below the horizon, you start to get little bits of peachy colour and then red. Then hopefully it goes to purple, which of course doesn't exist. But it's not going purple, it's staying that sort of hazy red for now. But once the sun goes a little bit further over the horizon, it'll just go dark. So it's not going to look anywhere near as good as I hoped it would. Which is a shame. Anyone want a drink? Go ahead, Ali. Spitting feathers here, girl. Do as one of me alcohol-free Erdinger. Well, my coffee's done. And I think I'm done. I think I need to go home. Oh, it's dropped to 19 now. Back from 20 to 19. Getting chilly. Yeah, I need to head back home, I think, because I need a bevy. Calypso coffee, no cream. Living it large there, Mandy. Living it large there. This pain in the arse trying to do things with one hand. It's horrible. 20 Fahrenheit or Celsius. Emil, it is 20 Celsius at the moment. Close my window. I've got two open. They need to be open because it's too bloody warm. I was joking about it being cold. It's gone from 20 degrees to 19, and as soon as I say that, it's gone back to 20 degrees. So I need to open the windows wide now. Otherwise it's too warm. 19's freezing, 20's too hot. But it's nice. Are we driving too? Do you want to drive too? Yeah, we can drive as well. To hell with the consequences. If it goes pixelated, it's your fault, right? But I will point you in that direction. See if I can centralise you a little bit. Oh, hang on. You have to move the microphone slightly out the way. 7.2 Celsius in Finland, bloody hell. You're not that far away really, are you, on the map, and it's that different. Hang on. He went past yesterday. Must be a beachcomber. Right, vamonos. Let's go, let's go. go over the bridge again. We've done this before, haven't we? But we'll do this again. Oh, the moon is up as well. Very nice. Just going past the Starbucks where I went and got my coffee earlier. And back over to the Millennium Bridge. This lights up at night. Don't know why it's not lit up now, it's dark enough. It should be. Wouldn't that be great if it lit up as soon as I said it should be? It won't though. I'll need to come down here and show you what it looks like off that bridge. The marine lake is very, very pretty. We also have it used to be the smallest pub in the UK. It's just down there on the left. It used to be, I'm not sure it still is though. I'll tell you what, we'll do a super tramp. We'll take the long way home. Stop a couple of times to let you see where I am. Right, let's stop here for a start. There you go. Old Victorian. It's not even a bus stop, is it? It's just a stop somewhere. A sit-off place. Right, is that... or can I get it on there instead? Is that higher? Yeah, come on. Vámonos, let's go. Lots of old hotels, proper old seaside hotels. And you'll recognise things like that. The whole of North Wales is full of them. Llandudno especially is full of them. Yeah, just you wait lad, just you wait. Oh, now that sky is starting to go a bit purpley. Don't tell me I've left too early. That would be tragic if I did. Here's Pleasureland. It's where Jess worked during the summer. Just quickly jump in here, let you see. There you go. Don't know if you can see the wheel in front of us there yet. The Southport Eye. Viking Golf. Don't know what makes it Viking like, but you know. It's their claim, not mine. And here's Splash World. As you can see, it's got flumes off the side of it. Purple and green. One's green, one's not green. Don't know how that works. Up here on the right is Rotten Row. That's where I did my first little flower walk. Do you remember that? I live streamed it up and down there. Seems like such a long time ago that. There's the church I got married on the right, you can't see it, thankfully. Because that went spectacularly well, didn't it? And this is Duke Street. I spent 12 years living on the street. Not on the street, obviously, I wasn't homeless. Lived in a very nice pub, the George Hotel. It used to be a hotel before we had it. But a lot of pubs used to be hotels back in the day. Left to Southport, right to Liverpool on the trains. Here on the left is the British Lawnmower Museum. That's it there. The actual British Lawnmower Museum. There is actually a Lawnmower Museum of Great Britain. I will go there this year. I never got round to it last year. What a waste. We will get there. As Jed is my witness, we will get there. That on the left is the pub where I lived. 12 years and they're knocking the thing down. Horrific. What a waste of a place that is. Horrible. Cemetery Road, so called because there's the cemetery. You can't see it obviously. The camera's not pointing at it, but it's a big cemetery. Big one. Very big. And just past the Texaco, the garage that one of my early streams was named after, Vaughan Road to Texaco, that was it. Definitely doing the proper way, I think. The very long way. It's not too long, don't worry, I'm not going to keep you up all night. Why are you going the long way, Nick? Watch hours, obviously. Battery's starting to go. I didn't realise. Stupid boy. So at some point this is going to stop on me, isn't it? Of course it is. What an idiot. I'll be home soon anyway. So if it does cut out, thank you for watching. It is much appreciated. bad sign, isn't it? Apparently. Not that it makes any bloody difference whatsoever. This is Hague Avenue. I'm meeting around the corner. There you go. That is Southport Football Club. Everton's under 23s play there, as do Southport Football Club, obviously. It's called the Big Help Stadium. Because any sponsorship is big help to these clubs, obviously.